Good day and welcome to my daily devotional for Thursday, the 22nd of September. And our reading is from Galatians chapter 1 and verses 11 and 12. For I make known to you, brothers, that the gospel, having been preached by me, is not according to man. I didn't receive it from man, neither was I taught it, but it was through the revelation of Jesus Christ. Where does good news come from? I imagine that most political organisations would like the electorate to believe that they have good news that will persuade the public to vote for them. During the present economic climate, each party is preaching its own ideas on how to deal with the hardship that is being caused to vast amounts of people. Each party will try and convince us that they have good news. The reality is that there will be merits in all of the suggestions and proposals that are put before the electorate. However, the reality is that their good news is limited. It will pass away. Real, lasting good news only comes from one source, and that is from Jesus. Jesus has been pleased to give the church the task of bringing the good news of God to this fallen, evil generation. This is the Great Commission delivered to the disciples by Jesus just before he ascended into heaven. This was first experienced on the day of Pentecost. In Acts chapter 2, verse 11, we read the following. And we all hear these people speaking in our own languages about the wonderful things God has done. People from 16 different countries heard the gospel of God in their own language. Later in that chapter, Peter went on to preach the good news of Jesus. A few years later, Paul continued to preach the gospel of Jesus. It was and is the gospel that does not come from man. What good news are we proclaiming? One of the reasons why the Bible is of vital importance to us is that it is the only really good news of God. Therefore, let the word of God live within us deeply.